mana.
Good fight. Good find, Exile.
Come on now, don't go all day. What do you need? Keep fighting.
More mana.
Thus, I release you from motherhood's rage.
The tragedy is that our world, our kind, may turn something as pure and honorable as a mother's love into such a vicious weapon of wrath and butchery. I only hope that Grathkol will find her children, happy in her arms in the realms beyond.
So the grieving mother sleeps once more. Her story has come to fascinate me, and your conquest of her makes for a satisfying dramatic climax, don't you think? I'm but an old man living vicariously through your life. As history seems intent on repeating itself, I should record it in a book. An historical account of the goddess Grathkol and the legendary champion who defeated her. Yes, the title needs a bit of work, but it will suffice for now. Here, consider this offering as an advance on the royalties we shall reap post-publication. And that is, if there is anyone in Rayclast who can read. Keep your wits about you.
Hello, Exile. I believe the secret of its location lies in the Val City, which until very recently was submerged in complete... Goodbye.
Hail! The runes on our armor essentially capture and shape starlight. Sounds poetic, but don't be fooled. The smiths of the Kalgur turned these runes towards killing work long ago, as soon as they discovered they could compel arrows to find their mark, and blades to bite deeper. The greatest smiths became known as artificers, and produced work of singular genius. There weren't many such relics, but there didn't need to be. My quest is to investigate the Knights of the Sun and acquire their relics. I'm willing to trade other less important relics for theirs. Our expeditions are a private matter of honor. Let's discuss this in your hideout instead. We are of the Kalgur. Ours is an existence spent scrabbling in the muck and mire of mortal life in search of scraps of renown. Some find it on the battlefield. Some find it in service. Others volunteer to sail to the edge of the known world on an impossible quest. The choices we make determine what we are, and what we become echoes into legend. I believe that you believe that these colored gems give you power, Exile. I've handled one of them, even tried to activate it the way that local Tarkley described, but it didn't do a damn thing. Call me a skeptic, but to me, it seems like the power was inside you all along. I've never heard of this gods thing before setting foot here, but I know of at least one man who would fancy himself a god. Best we not mention divinity to those back home. Been an honor.
In a gambling mood? We've campaigned together for many years. It's taken a great toll on him, but he soldiers on. I don't know how he remains so cheery, honestly. He loses another limb, he'll be more metal than man. He's a sweetheart. Have you seen the figurines he carves? The four of us use them to play this delightfully strange game he came up with. I love it because there are so many dice rolls and, well, you know me. Our intrepid leader believes in a world better than the one that truly is. He doesn't see you and me, Exile. He sees heroes. He sees grandiose myths and world-changing bravery. Don't dispel those notions. I want to live in the world he sees, even if I know it isn't real. Final fate was unknown, but I do know he cast off his peaceful ways and trained with two powerful axes after he arrived here. We're not fools. We see that the dead rise here on Ray-classed. If Madford is still out there, he'll be extremely dangerous. Conserve your luck and use it against him if you find him. Until next time.
Let's deal. He's as loyal a friend as you'll ever find. He would never admit this, but all his scars and injuries are the result of diving in to take a blow for one of us. By all rights, Gwennon should be half mauled, and I should be missing a leg, but Tujen leapt between. I only feel safe enough to do my job because he's around. She'll never lie to you, Exile. Take that as you will. Our charismatic leader is a man worthy of his position. He takes the front, the lead. I prefer to support things from a safe distance, and he, great man that he is, lets me do it. I've been on my fair share of quests and campaigns, and they keep trying to arm me and train me for fighting, telling me it was the only way I would find renown. But I aim to be the world's first famous supply master. That Rog, they'll say, he brought food and drink and equipment forth so promptly and so consistently it amazed the warriors on both sides and helped win the day. Yannick tells me that this is a worthy dream to pursue. He's a good friend. I'm bound by honour to discover the fate of Uhtred and the Order of the Chalice. I'll trade you for any relics that you find with their marks and runes. They were the primary priesthood and religious order that went with the initial ships to Ray-classed. They interpreted the stars and the workings of mysterious forces such as alchemy, machinery, and runes. I've always wanted to join the order. I quite like the idea of spending my days sequestered in a laboratory doing research. Thousands of years ago, the last news coming back to the homeland painted Uhtred in quite the negative light. Some called him a traitor, but the details were sparse and confused. I'm here to clear his name or condemn him. The truth stands above all. Don't drink the water.
What'd you need? Many a campaign would have failed if not for his logistical skills. We've trekked through mud, rain, snow and sand, and yet eaten heartily throughout. It's the true basis of war, mind you, logistics. I think we don't know that. She's a distant cousin of mine, so I do what I can to protect her. Got some weird ideas about the world, though. Thinks belief can shape events. If it could, we wouldn't have been defeated during our last campaign. He's a good man, a man of two worlds. Part aspiring dreamer, part cynical realist. I'll follow him to the ends of the world, which you know, because I already have. And here we are. We're a proud people, aren't we? Difference is, we labour against the grim realities of life through the judicious application of bravery and courage. One's lineage carries an ongoing tally of renown and accomplishment. We do this not for ourselves, but for our children, should we one day have him. He's open. I'm of a particular purpose, see? I'm scratching up the ground in search of an ancient rowdy band. They were called the Black Scythe Mercenaries. Their founder, a particularly heroic warrior by the name of Varana, shares ties to my bloodline. Before I can go home, I need to find out what happened to her. She was a fearsome and irrepressible warrior. King Cadogan III tried to mandate her service to the crown, but she laid flat every man sent to bring her in. Eventually, he realised that she couldn't be controlled, and he gave her a mercenary charter instead, given the freedom to operate the way she wanted. She won many great victories for the Kalgur. I respect those who make their own way. Her fate here on Rayclass was unknown, but I have a feeling she's still kicking about. A burning spirit like that never goes down without a legendary fight. Don't give up.